Question. Have you ever had a moment where you knew you were right, but the whole world was convinced you were wrong? Like when your favorite pair of socks mysteriously vanish, and suddenly you're the villain because you can't find them? Well, let me introduce you to a real-life case of whoops, I was wrong, Olympic style. This is the latest in pop news with Lolly Parks. Lick on this. So there's Noah Lyles, the American sprinter who runs so fast he makes Usain Bolt look like he's jogging. On Sunday, he nailed gold in a race so close it could have been measured with a ruler. We're talking about a finish so tight it makes a pair of skinny jeans look roomy. Lyles crossed the finish line in a staggering 9.784 seconds. I know, 9.784 seconds sounds like the amount of time it takes me to choose a Netflix show, but in sprinting, that's practically an eternity. But here's where it gets juicy. Jamaica's Kishane Thompson was hot on Lyles' heels, clocking in at 9.789 seconds. If you're thinking, that's a small difference, let me put it in perspective. It's like the difference between a microwave beep and a full-blown fire alarm. It's that tiny. Now, if you were watching live, you'd have seen a real-life drama unfold. NBC's play-by-play guy, Lee Diffie, made the rookie mistake of calling Thompson the winner. You know, the same way you might mistakenly call someone your spouse when they're really just your neighbor. The broadcast was so confident in their error that they practically handed Thompson the gold medal before realizing they'd misplaced it like a set of car keys. People were tweeting like mad. Did Thompson just win? Did he? Or did we all need glasses? It was the kind of confusion that would make your high school math teacher rethink their career. The whole thing was so close, Thompson's white track shoe seemed to be leading the race. And folks, when your shoe is winning a race, it's time to rethink your fashion choices. As the photo finish photos came in, it turned out that Lyles had actually won. Not by a mile, not by an inch, but by a blink of an eye. I'm talking about a finish so close it's like asking someone, hey, did you see that fly? And realizing you're staring at a dust speck. Lyles leaned forward at the line, propelling his torso just ahead of Thompson's shoe. I didn't know we were racing torso versus shoe, but here we are. Now let's talk about the aftermath. The broadcasters were left scratching their heads, and social media erupted like it was the 4th of July. Everyone had their pitchforks out ready to blame Diffie for his call. It was like watching a heated debate over whether pineapple belongs on pizza. Except in this case, the stakes were a bit higher. Olympic gold. Diffie took it like a champ, saying, I got it wrong and I should have waited for the official results. Imagine having to admit that you got the most important race of the year wrong because your eyes were playing tricks on you. That's the kind of moment that makes you wish you were just a regular guy, quietly enjoying a sandwich instead of calling the Olympics. In the end, Noah Lyles got his gold, proving that in sprinting, it's not just about speed, but also about that final lean. And if you're thinking, why doesn't every athlete lean like that? Remember, it's a skill honed over years of training and not just some casual weekend hobby. Lyles' win reminds us that sometimes winning isn't about being the fastest. It's about having the right timing and the right lean at the finish line. So here's to Noah Lyles, who turned a near disaster into a historic win. And to all the folks out there making mistakes and owning up to them. Remember, even when you're wrong, there's always a chance to set things right. So I'll try to add some wisdom to this debacle. When you can't believe your lying eyes, a photo finish will have to do. That's right, I guess. I don't know if that's the case, but it sure makes an interesting story. The Paris 2024 Olympic Games is hot. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest in pop news. This is Lolly Parks with Lolly's Pop News, signing off.